appreciate you guys so much. So much fun doing this and like interacting with you guys too. Awesome. So I'm just going to do a flip of something so random probably that I don't think I've ever done a flip on my channel before. Maybe I have once. Can't quite remember, but I don't think so. It's a half letter, a DISCBOUND system. So I do use a Happy Planner DISCBOUND system sometimes, just for like random things, and like notes and whatnot. But I just felt like I really was intrigued. I feel, okay, let's be honest. It's probably the last planner size I haven't tried yet, that I haven't tried yet. So I was like, oh, what the hey, just buy a couple printables, make your own dividers. For some reason, I bought half letter clear covers from Rosie Papeterie back in the day when I bought Happy Planner mini ones. So I already had a couple things for it. I already have mushroom DISCBOUND punch or whatever from Happy Planner. And this is actually an A5 size cover from Aura Estelle. And as you can see, it doesn't quite, we can't do a video without Teddy coming in, right? Okay, we'll just let him do his thing while I'm talking. So as long as he doesn't get too much into his thing. But it doesn't totally fit the half letter size, and I actually couldn't use, don't start playing with the camera though, please. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I actually had to make my own back cover from a piece of laminate to fit inside the A5 because the one that came with the Rosie Papeterie ones didn't fit, which was totally fine. And I'm just using some clear discs I got from Rosie Papeterie as well. And yeah, so like I said, this cover's from Aura Estelle and it's in the color tan and it's really cool. Like I think the only reason why I was able to fit this cover in here was because the strap is adjustable. So you can put it onto 3 different settings. So I have it on the loosest one. And yeah, so just kind of getting into her. It comes with these beautiful bookmarks, which I never use, but these ones are really nice with a little leather bit down there, so I don't want to cut them off. And I just have a bunch of cards over here in the pockets. Let me know if you want to know when anything is specifically from, I'll let you know. I just don't want to drag this video on for too long. And there's nothing in this pocket here, but it is a nice size. And then this is a cloth and paper little clip there. It doesn't fit on much, but it does fit on something as thin as this cover. And just flipping her over. And I just have a dashboard here. It's from Etsy, printable, sticky note on the back. And what the doodles? Oh, it's kind of slipped right out. I made this clear card cover. As you can probably tell, it doesn't even hold the cards perfectly well, but that's totally fine by me. Like I said, I was just like experimenting with this size because I really like the A5 size, and this is almost exactly the same as A5. A5 is 5.8 by 8.3 and half letter is 5.5 by 8.5. So it's practically the same size, but I just wanted to try it in discs and whatnot. So just for funsies, I had the time to. So, well, actually, I probably should be doing other things. As someone pointed out in my last video that I should prioritize my tasks a little bit better, which I agree with. But hey ho, you gotta prioritize your self-care too. And like making planners and getting creative is a huge part of my self-care for my brain, my mental capacity. But so yeah, I just have some task cards in here, some stickers, card from Planner Press. And I made this by using a piece of lamination and using 4 adhesive sticky pockets that I bought from Amazon. And this is just a dashboard I made, whipped up on Canva. This is from Planneritty. It's front and back too. I love it so much. Printed it on photo paper, if you're wondering, that I got off Amazon. And then this is just actually a freebie from Analog Alicia. This table of contents, you can actually plug in your own words, and it comes with a contents. What am I saying? Contents cover that goes from 1 to 4, 1 to 5, or 1 to 6. Of course, I like to stuff out my planners, so it's definitely 6 sections. And then this is actually, I got this in a pack of 10, these clear card holders that are made for DISCBOUND from AliExpress for really, really cheap too. And yeah, no, they work really well. They're actually meant for Happy Planner size, Happy Planner mini, but that's the beauty of DISCBOUND. Like, you can punch anything, any size, and it'll fit right in because the discs are the same spacing apart. So I just have some more cards in there. And then I made these dividers myself just from using, when you can go to Walmart and you can get 3 ring hold size dividers for regular letter size paper. You can get these really cheap. I think they're the Avery brand. They're just frosted here and they're like decently thick plastic. So I just kind of measured out the size and then measured out like 1/2 inch for the tab and then rounded the corners with my scissors. It's not perfect, but like I said, it totally works for what I'm using this planner for. My first section is inbox, and I also made this card holder here with just, these ones are like square pockets that I got from Amazon instead of the business card size. These section covers are from Richly Noted, and they actually were only in the, I bought them in the A5 size, and what I did was I printed them without the crop marks for the A5 size, and then I just cut them to the 5.5 and 8.5. So they're not perfectly cut, like perfectly spaced and all over the place and cut, but they totally work again for what I'm using it for. And this is actually a freebie from Sticky Monster Co. It's an organized brain dump. So it's kind of like a task manager. I don't know if you've seen the one from Paper Test Designs, but it has like these boxes here, and then you can break down your tasks over here. So I have a couple of pages of those. I had to cut again. Oh my gosh, he's relentless today. He just wants everyone to know he's here and he's saying hello. So I have these. I was going to put some just random sticky notes from the dollar store in the back here, just for some more jotting of notes down quickly. And then this is an inbox from Paper Test Designs that I was going to use to categorize the tasks that I write on here as like whenever, get it done, urgent, or in stat to get it done. And then this is an inbox from EO Edits. It's a freebie actually, and I printed it on printer paper and then I laminated it so it's extra thicker for the disc too. And then I just have some sticky notes from Daiso on here, front and back. This is from Planneretti. I printed it on a thick vellum, and this is a freebie from Noted Company. It's just a bunch of daily affirmations. I love it. This is from Royal Planner Company, and I went recently to try to find their site, but I can't find it, so I don't know if they're in business anymore, which is really sucky because I really like their stuff. But that's from them. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any information on them anymore. Then my next section is lists. So I have these list inserts from Mindful Hustle Lab on Etsy, and it's Get Shit Done, and it's just got the 2 rows with the circle check boxes. I really prefer circles over square check boxes. Something so minuscule, I know, but it's just totally like personal preference. My eyes and my brain like it better. But I will use the box check marks as you will see when we come up to my dailies. But yeah, I prefer the circles. So I just have a bunch of ready to go. And then I also have the list from Paper Test Designs. And I made my own rulers too from those, like extra pieces of the dividers when I cut these ones up. So there's a whole bunch of extra like plastic. So I just like hole punch them and round at the corners and use my label maker. So this one says list yo, because I was feeling sassy. I don't even know. It doesn't even make sense, but whatever. And then, so we got some list inserts in here. So if I want to like the double list, I can use that. And if I want a single list, I can use that. Good for brain dumping. Then I have another card pocket holder that I made with some, I didn't make the cards though. They're beautiful. They're from Planner Press and the Neutral Planner. And then I got the L'Agenda bundle from Rosie Papeterie, and it's really, really great, comprehensive. It's about $16 Canadian, but then I used the coupon code Jenny10. She's a really sweet girl on Instagram and YouTube, and it gave me 10% off. So it came to about 14 and some change. And for what you get is awesome. And I know like I'm just testing out this half letter, but I really feel like I'm gonna try to keep up with it. And you know, it's like the planner project too, from like Monique Plans. I don't know if you watch her, you really should. She's awesome. She does a lot of like new planners, and she calls them planner projects. For the same reasons that I feel like I like to do it too, just for like a creative outlet, something to do when you have a spare time or when you're making time for it. But yeah, no. And then a spot for your name. I have some stickers that I made on my Cricut. I'm going to put it there. And then it comes with this dashboard and then a year at a glance. And then it comes with a perpetual calendar, which I have yet to use. And then it also comes with a quarterly layout. So you have a quarter 1, quarter 2, 3, 4, and then notes page on the back. This is actually this is from Send and Planner Co. on Etsy. It's just the holidays, and it has Canada on there. So that's where I'm at. So it's perfect. Then I just have the monthly dashboard and the weekly, because the setup in this planner, this L'Agenda bundle, is awesome. It comes with the monthly, and then right after the monthly, it has the weeklies. And that's kind of the setup that I'm realizing that I prefer, and like the system, instead of having your monthlies all grouped together and then having your weeklies all grouped together. I think I prefer this way, where it's months, and then the 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, and then your next month, and then continue. So I have this, I actually got this bundle today. So I just filled in this week, but that's why I have this clipped off. It's the rest of February. I was like thinking about back planning it, but then I was just not in the mood to do all that and waste stickers really. Cause if I'm going to just recycle this in a couple of days actually, because it's, what day is it today? It's Tuesday the 27th, and then February ends on the 29th. So I'll just like take this out and recycle it, or I might archive it. Okay. New possibility, not sure. But this is the cover page for each month, and you could separate each month too if you wanted to. So this is March, and then I started filling out March. Has a spot for goals, to pay, notes, important dates, to-dos, and then you got your calendar here. You got your past and future calendars there. Dog hair, of course. And then you have your weeklies, and then it goes for like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday and Sunday are a little bit smaller. Doesn't really bother me. And then you have a little tracker down here, which is just perfect. I don't really need to track that many more things on a weekly layout. I use my monthly tracker, which has a lot more items. But like if I want to track extra things for my weekly, it'll be like really mundane things. And then you have a large to-do list, which is perfect. And then you have a little calendar there, and it highlights the week you're on. So I just have some stuff written in for the rest of March. And then I have April in here. And I have one thing going on in April, but I haven't written it down yet. So I have the weeks in the month of April, and then I have printed the rest of the year, but I just haven't put it in just for getting chunky's sake. Then I have another dashboard on some vellum, and another dashboard that I created from sticky pockets and lamination. And yeah, so just got some random things in there. Then you have your next tab, and it's dailies. And I really like planning on a daily this large. I got these ones from Paper Test Designs, and I used the code L20, and it gave you 20% off. So they were just like $3 and some change. So it was like awesome. And these boxes right here, I really love. This is what sold me on them. You can write your like huge priority in here, or you can use a task, a page flag from a task card in here. And you can just like put 3 there. I hope that made sense. If you can visualize it. Do I have, which one? I know I have one in here. What the doodles? Okay, yeah, here we go. So what you can do is like, if you want phone, you can write, or you can pop your little task page flag in there, and then plan, do that too. And then you can just take them off at the end of the day, and or move them to the next day if you want to. So I just really like that feature about these inserts. And yeah, so you have your timeline on the left hand side, a large to-do list, which is great, and then that little priority section. So I have a few of those printed out, and then I have another one of those mini happy planner card holders from AliExpress in here, and this one's from Planner Ready, this dashboard on vellum. And then I have another section, it's the 5th section, and I have 6 in here, and it's like I labeled it home, but they didn't have a miscellaneous page section covered. So because I have like random things in here, mostly freebies, because the scheduling part was pretty much all I wanted to test in in this half letter size. But I wanted to fill up the other sections, and I didn't want to spend any more money. So I found some really great freebies, a lot of them from Analog Alicia. I'll link her in the description box below. She has beautiful and really functional inserts. So this one's a tracker. So it has like 3 months on one side, and you can track 6 things, and then it goes 1 to 31, and then you can do another 3 months on the back. And then this one's for like a yearly tracker, and you have your monthly overall here, your like yearly task here, and then you can write the date that you got it done, reminders and notes. So that's awesome. This one's also from her. It's a financial overview, and you have a big space for your fixed expenses, variable expenses, income, savings, debt, and then you have your equation area down here to figure out if you stayed in budget, which I usually I want to avoid this area, but I know I can't, but yeah. And then this is a freebie from Noted Company. It's just a wish list, and you can categorize different sections of you can put planner stuff up here, home stuff down here, personal stuff up here, and traveling stuff down here, or whatever you want to do. And then this is another freebie from Richly Noted, and it's a daily reflection, and I just thought I'd throw it in here too if I'm feeling very journaly and I want to do it at a larger scale. And then this one's from Analog Alicia as well, and it's a self-care routine, and I kind of want to start becoming better with my skincare and try to like research it more because my skin is not happy with me, but that's a huge part of me drinking too much pop. So I've like totally, that's one thing I put on my tracker for this week is like no soda. And it made me gain like 5 pounds too. I've noticed because I was drinking like 3 cans a day. I got really bad of Coca-Cola or Sprite. So, and my skin totally broke out as well. So I'm going to try to cut the soda and see how much of a difference that makes, because when I did before, I lost like almost 10 pounds and my skin was like pretty good. So fingers crossed I have the discipline. But I'm like really feeling like I don't want to drink it because it affected me so much. So you have like a self-care thing in here that you can put like for your morning, afternoon, and evening stuff. And then I just made this little ruler thingy or a little card holder out of more lamination and a sticky pocket. And then this is from Royal Planner Company as well. It's just the letter M for mindfulness. And then my last section is notes. And then I know I have list section in here already, but I'm using it as like literal like listing down things that I need to, like a grocery list or a to-do list or something like that. Notes is like far more of like brainstorming. I feel like I have my half letter set up in here. I have planner favorites because I want to make a video of my planner favorites. If you guys want to see that, let me know. That'd be awesome. I'm starting to collect a bunch of things that I will like around my house, like put them in a pile together so I have it already. Favorite YouTubers and stuff, swatches. So I'm using it as more of like a notes kind of section. And I have these papers in here from ARC and Eagle that I got in a huge bundle from Staples and Amazon. So I was utilizing them. And then that's it. And there's a little photo back there of my fiance. And then I'm just using this pen that we got in the cloth and paper sub box in February. It's a erasable pen, and you know that's where I'm at. If it's erasable, I'm there. And that is all she wrote, guys. So I had a lot of fun setting her up. And if you have any questions at all, please, like the plastic disc, I don't know if you can tell I'm struggling a little bit to flip the pages, but that's just because that's pretty standard for plastic. If you have metal discs, they glide really nicely, the papers do. But so yeah, of course they're a little bit more expensive. That's okay though. Where did this go? Okay, let's put her back before I lose her or the cat takes it away. Awesome. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and please don't ever change. You're amazing. And I will see you guys. Success in the next video. Bye now.